Next, we recognize Ralph Edwards, Jr. He is the chairman and CEO of Glenridge Real Estate Incorporated, a private real estate company that invests and provides asset management services for U.S. office, retail, and industrial properties in the Southeast. He received his Bachelor of Science degree in Industrial Engineering in 1961 and an MBA from Harvard in 1967. He has served on the board of the Atlanta Commercial Board and has also been a member for 50 years, earning the Silver Phoenix Award for Lifetime Achievement. Ralph has served on the boards of Atlantic Beltline Partnership since its inception and the Trust for Public Land, as well as Grants to Green program, which enables nonprofits to be more efficient. He is currently chairman of the New Building Committee and a nonprofit inner-city youth development program known as Moving in the Spirit. The arts and education are among his other philanthropic interests, and he and his wife, Ree, are excited about sponsoring, over the last 3 years, international immersion program for students from the College of Engineering that allows them to go and study overseas. And I can tell you it's had a marked impact on many students, one of whom is here and one of whom will go this coming year to study abroad. So yeah, I think that he and his wife very much enjoy coming back and interacting with these students. Since joining the NC State Foundation Board as a member of the College Relations Committee, he has helped sponsor a series of very successful events in Atlanta to highlight the College of Engineering, the Dean, the Chancellor, and some of our engineering faculty. Please welcome Ralph Edwards.
But first of all, I'm obviously proud and pleased, but my mama would sure be proud because she never thought I'd make it out of school in the first place. But to get back here and be recognized for something would make her extremely proud. And this is kind of like a homecoming because another elder, Mr. Fitz in the back there, and then I met a fraternity brother of mine, younger, obviously, Jimmy Adams, and a biker from a lot younger days than I was. I think we share a lot in common, so it's kind of like it's being back home, and I appreciate that. I wanted to just tell you a quick story of metamorphosis for me, because it was 4 years ago or so that I was a reclusive graduate, living in Atlanta, and had not been exposed to NC State. And I got a phone call one day from Dean Louis. He said he wanted to come to Atlanta, and I said, "Come on down." And I was very impressed with him, and then must have been impressive to him because pretty soon I got a call from the Chancellor's office. And Chancellor Winston said, "I'd love to come down also." And I never met a Chancellor. Actually, I did meet a Chancellor once before, but that was when Chancellor Caldwell called me at his office to ask me to apologize for an all-night party that my fraternity had 2 blocks away and having kept his wife up all night as well as himself. I was not well received that Monday morning. Fortunately, Chancellor Winston had not heard that story, and he gave a very good presentation about NC State. And what I learned, that many of you already know, is a couple of very incredible facts. First of all, look around you. If you come here, and some of you just come, I understand, for the first time in a while, and these buildings are mushrooming. The school is recognized as one of the top in the world, country engineering schools. At that time, IE was so small, the whole school, and it was called a college at that point in time, was the size of what is now the engineering department, 10,000 people. So we were small, and engineering was even smaller. And I've seen all that happen, and then yesterday I was over at the student center, and I had a chance to watch the campus parade coming down. And I was also reminded, and I wore this tie to remind me that the posture, the texture, and the interest of the campus has changed a lot because all 25% of those female students that now come here must have walked down that campus while I was sitting there, and I said, "How in the world are the boys going to study at this place like we used to?" We had to travel to St. Mary's and Meredith and such exotic places. But because of that exposure, I decided to dig a little deeper. And as as Paul had mentioned, my wife and I started a very small program to award scholarships for students who would have an interest in traveling overseas for the summer to study and to have industrial experience or work experience. And didn't know that, but two of them are here, Priscilla and Julia. I'm so pleased to see their smiling faces, both of them. And from that exposure and the combination, I have to say that I got hooked. And the truth is, that was the metamorphosis. And what I discovered is we got a great school, some of the most wonderful talent. We heard the presentation about printing, 3D printing. There's so much going on of interest, but the real secret sauce to me is the wonderful students that I've met. The incredible enthusiasm, their intelligence, their willingness to go do things that I never thought of, to be exposed to things I never imagined, and that's what keeps me coming back. I got to tell you, that will continue to do so because I found that to be incredible. Not that we weren't that smart back then, let's be clear. But they seem to be so much more worldly, and I'm appreciative of their involvement, and I enjoy being with them, and you too. Thank you very much.